What's up, y'all? So listen, the Grand Dame is going to jail. The Grand Dame is going to jail. Child. Oh my gosh. All things discussed in this channel are alleged and in my very own opinion and are for entertainment purposes only. Also, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all, we knew today was coming. We knew Karen been snotting, crying, pleading with the judge, all kind of these things, saying, trying to get him to go easy on her. She was looking at 2 years. The DA was asking for 6 months. The judge, honey. Now I got this from All True Tea over on Instagram. So go over to All True Tea on Instagram if you want to see all the information. She was posting the updates from I think it's We I Go podcast. We I Go podcast was actually at the courthouse inside the courtroom, and they were posting updates. Ray testified. They did confirm that Karen had her 613 hair in with the black roots. Okay, I don't know if they're gonna let her keep the hair in jail. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. They said that her lawyer presented reasons to the judge why she went to the type of recovery center she went to. He said you have to make it appealing for people to step away from their everyday lives, sort of like an incentive to get help. She went to a place called Right Turn for 48 hours. It's the place with rooms meant to look like jail cells so she could experience what that's like. She also has a continuing relationship with her therapist. She signed up to participate in a program where she has a handheld breath device. It will require her to blow in 4 times a day. The results will go to whomever she chooses. Like I said, Ray testified. Ray said that the kids are hurt by this. Her lawyer asked if Ray was aware of everything that Karen has done in the last few months to get help. He said yes. He told the judge Karen is doing very well and has recovered from the accident. Karen was crying. She commented that Ray's 77 and he says he looks really good and was getting around really good. Karen's lawyer said she's a good person, has been gracious through this experience. He's asked the judge for a suspended sentence, 3 years probation, AA twice per week, make therapy a condition, and something else that they could not hear. The prosecution wasn't really buying the reason Karen went to that type of recovery spot. I don't think anybody was, because Karen was still talking and it just didn't seem like she was taking accountability for what happened. It just didn't. In my opinion, I don't feel like Karen took accountability. And the fact that this was her 4th DUI is wild work. Any ordinary person, me, you, whoever, everyday working person is not going to be able to get away with 4 DUIs. It's just not going to happen. The prosecution ran down all her other offenses and said something has to give. She said she understands people getting second chances, but this is her 4th. She said she has already gotten her second chances. They said the judge was reading Karen's actions on that body cam to filth. I knew that body cam footage was going to tell. Once that body cam footage went out, that was it for Karen. I'm telling you, that ain't no way. Karen apologized for bringing it to trial and said she was arrogant and thinking she could handle alcohol. The judge said Karen had the hang of working the system prior to 2011. All warnings went in one ear and out the other, but she remained undeterred. The judge said Karen is no stranger to drinking while driving on our roads. When he got a PBJ in 2007, one would think Miss Hugo learned her lesson. In 2008, before the ink was dry on the other one, she was arrested again. Karen, you girl. So the final thing was judges sentenced Karen for 2 years with 1 year suspended, which I interpret that as she's going to be she got to do a year in jail. Now, maybe there's going to be some type of good behavior in there where she could get out earlier, or something like that. But it sounds like she's going to have to do a year of jail time, allegedly, in my opinion, a year jail time, and then the other year will be something like a probation, because it's a suspended, which means she can't get in trouble for that other year. And the judge said, "How about a program without a summer?" Oh, let me read this back up. So the first thing the judge said was, "How about a program without a summer connotation?" And then he sentenced her to the 2 years with 1 year suspended. He taken her out of commission for a year, y'all. So he's giving her a year in prison. She has 30 days to appeal the judge's decision. And she also has 90 days to ask the judge for reconsideration on getting him to lower it. Oh, Karen. Girl, why did you take this to trial? You knew this was your 4th DUI. I'm so... And up until, like, when we saw her on the reunion, on that clip, she still was being... Karen got too big for her britches. It just is what it is. Karen got to go get some... She got to sit down. Karen got to go sit down. If it was me, if it was you, we'd all have to sit down. Karen got to go sit down. And that just is what it is. I hope Ray be okay. I hope her daughters are okay. And I hope Karen's okay. I don't like the idea of a 61-year-old lady having to go into jail. However, I also don't like the idea of a 60 or 61-year-old lady possibly hurting herself or someone else on the road because she does not do the responsible thing and get an Uber or whatever when she's out drinking. Karen has been given umpteen chances, and this is what it is. So I, for one, think the ruling is very fair. But I guess we'll see if she's gonna agree, if she's gonna appeal. I don't know, but this should be humbling for Karen. This should remind Karen that she is not Thomas Jefferson's concubine. Like, girl, I think you forgot who you really were. Like, really. So, anyway, that's all I got for now. If something else comes up, I'll be back. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think this is fair? I, for one, I think it's fair. I do. But that's just me. What's gonna be the state of Real Housewives of Potomac? I don't care what happens. Mia got to go. Bring in some new people. If Karen ain't gonna be filming, bring in somebody completely new. But that damn Mia and that damn Jacqueline need to go on the first damn thing smoking. And do not bring Robin back, because Robin still don't have nothing to add. Robin still don't have nothing going on. It's the same old stuff with her and Juan. Do not bring them back. Maybe y'all can convince Candy Girl to come on back with that baby or something. But Mia and Jacqueline, bye. Okay. All right, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like the video, and I'll holler at y'all on the next one.